morning, my friends. It's Saturday, June 27th, and basically we got a storm that's about to come our way in just a matter of hours, and so I don't really have a time to do a lot of like really serious fishing. But what I'm gonna try to do is I figure I got maybe 2 hours worth of fishing that I'm gonna be able to get done. So I'm gonna go wade in one of my creeks that I really like to go fishing in and see. I haven't been in this creek at all this year, so I'm a little bit curious to see what's gonna happen, what's gonna unfold, and will I be able to catch a lot of fish like I normally do on this creek. So come with me and enjoy this adventure, and hopefully there will be footage afterwards that you'll be able to see of just a great fishing trip that I do. And it's going to be a short 2 hours that I have, but I believe in those 2 hours I should be able to catch at least a handful of fish. So you guys take care and God bless. Here's some footage up on top of the bridge of a place where I'm going to be going fishing to see if I'm able to catch any fish of any kind. I'm not necessarily specifically species fishing. I'm just going to basically be out here fishing and trying to catch whatever will bite. So let's get down below and see what we can do. Let's see if we can catch something. Haven't fished this at all this year so far, so I'm not 100% sure how successful I'm going to be. But I know the rain will be pushing in. I even now see little droplets of rain falling down. But currently I'm walking where one of my good spots are. Sometimes you'll see a deer or something up here as well. The little frogs jumping down in front of me. So, but yeah, right over here around this bend, right here in front of me, right here, there is a real nice spot. And so I typically catch quite a few fish in here. So let's see what's going to happen. I brought my lightweight action pole today. All right. All right. Well, it's raining. I don't mind rain because sometimes that's when you get fish. Rain won't hurt you. It's actually a little bit later than I like to be when I come out and fish, though. But got one. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. Is it a rock bass? Yep, that was a rock bass. So let me get this one. Oops. Hold on, buddy. I promise not to hurt you any more than you've been hurt right now. There we go. There we go. What a beautiful rock bass. What a beautiful rock bass. So you can see it. Gonna let him go. Let him get bigger. Nope, first fish of the day. All right, I got myself another fish. Let's see what it is. Looks like a little bass. Look at that little smallmouth. What a pretty fish. Oops. All right, let's get this out before it causes you any more pain. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hook you a second time, but what a beautiful fish. Here we go. Look at that beautiful little smallmouth bass. So we're going to put him in and let him get bigger, but always nice to see a new generation coming up. Nice splasher. Awesome. got another smallmouth here. No sooner did I throw it in, I caught another one. So, sorry, I don't mean to mess with your nose. I know your nose is important, but look at that. Another beautiful bass. There we go. Look at that. Another beautiful smallmouth bass. So we're going to take this guy and let him go. Let him get bigger. They're swimming right back in the hole. So I'm going to throw back up in there and see if I can get another one. I know there's typically at least 1 or 2 big ones in there. Oh, I just had a little one let go. So I'm gonna try back up in there. It's just a perfect spot to hide if you're a little fish. But I do know there are a couple, I'd say 1-pounders. When I say decent, I'm not talking like a huge fish, but I do know there's a few smaller ones in there that are about a pound, which would be big for a creek like this. I'm basically in water that's maybe, right now I'm standing in about 6 inches of water, but out there it's probably about 3 foot. All right, I got a one. I told you I knew there were some in here. There we go. Yep, and that's definitely a nicer bass on lightweight line. Oops, come on. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful smallmouth bass. And caught that on lightweight pull, and just a beautiful fish to have. I have a little measuring thing here. We'll see just how big it is. It is just a little over 12 inches, so just a beautiful fish to catch in such shallow water. So let's put him back. There he goes. What a nice fish. I knew there had to be a decent one in there because we were catching all those small ones. So I knew if I could just wait and be patient, I would possibly get one of those big boys over there to bite. And that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna cast back over there to see if there's a second one. Sometimes bass are by themselves, and other times they're with a friend, sometimes a friend or two, and that can make all the difference in the world of catching just one fish in a spot and catching multiple. But this is a bend, and this bend has a deep hole for this creek, and that's what's attracting the fish to come to this spot and be accessible to fish. Most of this creek I would have to, I'd say probably about 80% of this creek I would ignore because there's not really anything there. It's just that other 20% that has key places that if you can get to them, you will certainly catch some real nice fish, and that's what I'm trying to do today. All right, my friends, it's now lightning, and obviously you don't want to be in the water while it's lightning, so I'm gonna move my way back, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to wrap up this fishing trip earlier than I wanted to, but I knew I was fishing on borrowed time anyway, so I knew it was only a matter of time before I had to head back and go in there. I was hoping to get to one key spot that I fished last year that was just absolutely amazing, but unfortunately I'm not going to get there today.